Here are the two schools for tonight's show. Kingston College, number 1 seed, up against the number 17 seed, the Queen School. This is School's Challenge Quiz. Kingston College is represented by Team Captain Cheval French, Zachary Campbell, Shamar Henry, and Kareem Clark. And the Queen School is represented by Team Captain Ramona Chambers, Thiana Tyrell, Felicia Dennis, and Chris-Ann Gordon. Only one of these teams will move on to the next round. Hello everyone and welcome to the first match in round 3 of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. I'm Jean-Paul Manu and your judges this evening are Dr. James Smith for the sciences and Mrs. Teresa Easy for the arts. It all comes down to this. 64 high schools across the island have entered the challenge, but do they have the skill, the knowledge and the temperament to move on to the next round? Let's find out. It's time for the opening challenge. In this section, teams will be asked questions alternately and will receive 1 point for each correct answer. Earlier, we had the toss. Kingston College won, and they decided to bat first. So we begin with Kingston College. Let's have 5 minutes on the clock, please. Kingston College, Bible knowledge. Give one of Cain's responses to the question, "Where is thy brother?"
Am I my brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper?
Correct, or I don't know. Bible knowledge for the Queen School. How did the serpent respond to Eve when she told it that God said that she would die if she ate the fruit?
The tree gave knowledge.
Thou shalt not surely die. Biology for KC. Which valve of the heart prevents backflow from the left ventricle to the left atrium?
Mitral valve.
That's correct. Biology for the Queen School. Which valve of the heart prevents the regurgitation of blood from the aorta into the left ventricle?
Semilunar valve.
Incorrect. The aortic valve. English language for KC. What part of speech is rocks as used in the sentence, "Whenever the door slams, the lamp rocks back and forth"?
Verb.
That's right. English language for the Queen School. What part of speech is rock as used in the sentence, "The college's geology department has a large rock collection"?
Known.
It's an adjective. Local and international affairs, a visual clue for Kingston College. Look at the monitor and identify this person, please.
Courtney Spence.
Incorrect. Joseph Bunny Witter, a candidate in the 2016 general elections. Queen School. Look at the monitor and identify this person, please.
Darian Wood.
Incorrect. Victor Hyde, Portia's opponent in the 2016 general elections. General knowledge for Kingston College. Which American state is nicknamed the Centennial State?
Colorado.
Is correct. General knowledge for the Queen School. Which American state is nicknamed the Keystone State?
Connecticut.
Incorrect. Pennsylvania. Geography for KC. What is the name of the longest river in the parish of St. Mary in Jamaica?
Wagwater River.
That's correct. Geography, the Queen School. What is the name of the longest river in the parish of Portland in Jamaica?
Whitewater River.
Incorrect. The Rio Grande. Music and audio clue for Kingston College. Listen to the following clip and identify this singer.
Richie Spice.
That's correct. Queen School, your music clue. Listen to the following clip and identify this singer.
Dennis Brown.
Incorrect. Marcia Griffiths. Chemistry for KC. Which gas is evolved when dilute sulfuric acid is added to zinc?
Hydrogen gas. Hydrogen
That's
gas.
right. Hydrogen is correct. Queen School, chemistry. Which gas is evolved when ethanol reacts with sodium?
Oxygen gas.
Hydrogen. Mathematics for KC. Express 260% as a mixed number in its lowest terms.
2 and 6 over 10. 2 and 3 over 5. 2 and 3 over 5. 2 and 3 over 5.
Very good. Mathematics for the Queen School. Express 11.25% as a fraction in its lowest terms.
One hundred and 25%.
Incorrect. 9 over 80. We wanted the fraction. Theatre and cinema, a visual clue for KC. Look at the monitor and identify this person, please.
Adrian Brody.
John Hamm. Theatre and cinema for the Queen's School. Look at the monitor and identify this person, please.
Brie Larson.
Jennifer Lawrence. History for KC. Who was the first premier of Jamaica?
Norman Manley.
That's correct. History for Queen's School. Give the exact date when the first Prime Minister of Jamaica was sworn in.
Exact date, first Prime Minister. Alright, that is 1962, August 1st.
Incorrect. August 6. Sport, a visual clue for KC. Look at the monitor and identify this person.
Floyd Mayweather.
That's incorrect. Marvin Hagler, former middleweight world boxing champion. Sport for the Queen's School. Look at the monitor and identify this person.
Christopher Patiano.
Incorrect. Roberto Duran, former middleweight boxing champion. And that's the bell. That's the end of the opening challenge for this evening. Scores in the match. Kingston College have pulled ahead to 9 points. Queen's School not yet on the board on 0 points. It's now time for your Digicel viewers question. Our viewers question comes from the category General Knowledge. The question is, which two countries border Norway to the northeast? Answers will be accepted only by text messaging. Send your text message to 422-QUIZ. That's 422-7849. The first 5 persons who answer correctly will receive a prize of a credit to their Digicel account. When we come back, it'll be time for the Speed Challenge. Schools Challenge Quiz 2016 returns after these messages. Welcome back to Schools Challenge Quiz 2016. You're watching the first match in round 3. The scores are Kingston College ahead on 9 points, the Queen's School on 0 points. It's now time for the Speed Challenge, in which teams can answer as many questions as possible during 3 separate 60-second periods. Kingston College, you won the toss. It's time for your first minute. According to the Bible, what was Nehemiah's occupation while living in the In the Persian Empire? Correct. The acromial region encompasses what specific body part?
Nucleus.
The shoulder. Form a noun from the word believable.
Belief.
Correct. In the Jamaican police force, what does the abbreviation CISOCA,
Center for the Investigation of
C-I-S-O-C-A?
Sexual Offences and Child Abuse.
That's correct. Los Roques Archipelago is found along the Caribbean coast of which country?
Trinidad.
Venezuela. What soil is a mixture of humus, silt, sand, and clay?
Alluvium.
Loam. What is the number of waves produced in a given amount of time called?
Frequency.
Correct. Which British scientist is credited with discovering the element thallium?
Pass.
William Crookes. How many times can you get 0.03 from 1500?
4,500.
50,000. What movie won the 2016 NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Motion Picture?
Spotlight.
Straight Outta Compton. In what year? And we won't have time to complete that question. Well done, KC, for your first minute. Ladies, we come to you now for your first minute. Queen School, in the Bible, who said he was unworthy to untie the shoelaces of Jesus Christ?
Peter. Peter.
John the Baptist. The carpal region encompasses what specific body part?
The hands.
Wrist, judges. Form an adjective from the word death.
Definitely. Past.
Dead, deathly, or deadly. In the Jamaican Police Force, what does the abbreviation CCN stand for?
CCN.
Constable Commission Network.
That's correct. Which South American capital city is located in the valleys of the Chillon, Rimac, and Lurin rivers?
Chile.
Lima, Peru. What soil is coarse and drains most quickly?
Sand.
Correct. What is the maximum distance a wave vibrates from its rest position called?
Intensity.
Amplitude. Which scientist first proposed quantized model of the atom?
The atom. The measurement least. John Dalton.
Niels Bohr. How many times can you get 0.9 from 540?
540. 96, 50. That is 60.
Oh, the bell came first and it's actually 600. All right, Queen School, that was your first minute. KC, we're coming back to you now for your second minute. In what year did Spain cede Puerto Rico to the United States?
1898.
Correct. Which former West Indies fast bowler was nicknamed Rambo by his fans?
Pass.
Patrick Patterson. What term is used to describe the radioactive disintegration process in which the parent nucleus decays spontaneously into an alpha particle and a daughter nucleus?
Fission.
Alpha decay. Translate ayer por la tarde to English.
Yesterday evening. Yesterday evening.
Yesterday afternoon. Who is the author of the series A Song of Ice and Fire?
John Green.
George Martin. Whose image appears on the Jamaican $20 coin?
Marcus Garvey.
Correct. In the Bible, who was Paul's companion in prison when their singing led to
Silas.
the breaking open of the prison doors? Correct. Which part of the flower covers the outside of the bud to protect it before it
Sepal.
opens? Sepal is correct. Correct the error in this sentence. The officer displayed brevity in confronting the robber.
Bravery should be. Brevity should
Correct. Who is Jamaica's head of state?
Queen Elizabeth II.
That's right. Give the full name of the official currency of South Korea.
South Korean won.
Correct. On which continent would you find Slovakia?
Europe.
Europe came after the bell. Well done, KC, for your second minute. Ladies, we're coming back to you now for the Queen School's second minute. Michael B. Jordan won the award for Outstanding Actor in a Motion Picture at the 2016 NAACP Image Awards for what movie?
The Renan.
Creed. In which year was the act to grant U.S. citizenship to Puerto Ricans signed?
1829.
1917. Which national cricket team is nicknamed Men in Blue?
St. Lucia.
Indian. What name is given to the nucleus of a helium atom carrying a positive charge of 2+?
Proton.
Alpha particle. Translate mañana por la noche to English.
Yesterday evening.
Tomorrow night. Who is the author of the series The Chronicles of Narnia?
Chronicles of Narnia. That is C.S. Lewis.
Very good. Whose image appears on the Jamaican $5 coin?
That is Norma Malley.
That's right. What is the last miracle of Jesus as recorded in the book of Luke?
Raising of the Dead.
Healing of Malchus's ear. Name the part of the flower on top of which the stigma sits.
Pistil.
Style. Identify the verb in this sentence. My house was being repaired by the architect.
Being.
Okay, I heard repaired, being repaired. Judges, it was being repaired. Well done, ladies, for your second minute. Gentlemen, we're coming back to you now for your third and final minute here in the Speed Challenge. How many awards did Taylor Swift receive at the 2016
5.
Grammys? 3. What is the atomic number of the element tin?
50.
50 is correct. What is y if negative 36 equals y plus 31?
Minus 5.
Minus 67. Which Yuzodin Maiweala novel inspired a 2015 film starring Abraham Atta?
Pass.
Beasts of No Nation. Which ex-Soviet leader died after suffering a heart attack and a stroke in 1953?
Stalin.
That's correct. Which English Premier League football team is nicknamed the Magpies?
Newcastle. United.
That's correct. What, Newcastle came first. What simple machine is a slanting surface connecting a
Inclined
lower
plane.
level? Inclined plane is correct. What is the English equivalent expression for the Spanish Donde fuera sepultado él?
Pass.
Where will he be buried? Edward Brathwaite won the 2006 International Griffin Poetry Prize.
Born to slow horses.
That's correct. In which parish is the Jamaican heritage site, the Portland Point Lighthouse,
Clarendon.
located? Clarendon is right. In the Bible, who had a dream of the sun, moon, and 11
Joseph.
stars bowing down before him? Joseph is correct. Well done, KC, for your third and final minute. Queen's School are coming back to you now for your third and final minute. For approximately how long was the Most Honourable Andrew Holness' first term of office as Prime Minister?
2 months.
That's correct, or 2.5 or 3. Give the full name of the official currency of Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Taiwan drum.
Incorrect, the new Taiwan dollar. On which continent would you find Cambodia?
Cambodia. Africa.
Asia. How many awards did Bruno Mars receive at the 2016 Grammys?
4.
4 came first, 2 is correct. What is the atomic number of the element nickel?
28.
That's right. What is x if 23 plus x equals negative 37?
Pass.
Negative 60. Which Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie novel inspired a 2013
Pass.
Half of a Yellow Sun? In which year was the Austrian War of Succession?
That is 1714.
1740. Which English Premier League football team was nicknamed the Toffees?
Toffees.
Old Trafford.
Everton. What simple machine uses grooved wheels and a rope to raise, lower, or move? Pulley is correct. What is the English equivalent expression for the Spanish no bebo? El ron o el vino. I do not drink rum nor wine. Okay, Queen's School, that was your third and final minute. That is indeed the end of the speed challenge for this evening. Scores in the match: Kingston College on 27 points, the Queen's School on 7 points. It's now time for today's True Juice study tip. Today's True Juice tip is from Shaquem Clark, SCQ team captain of Bridgeport High School. Shaquem says, revision is very effective. At least once a week, you should try to go back over the things you've studied in class. Thinking things over can help you to understand the concepts and help you remember when you need them most. Thanks, Shaquem. We take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for the Buzzer Challenge, which will decide our winner. Stay tuned. This first match here in round 3 of TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz 2016 returns right after this. Welcome back to Schools Challenge Quiz. You're watching the first match here in round 3. The scores are Kingston College on 27 points, the Queen's School on 7 points. Kingston College picked up a point during the break when the judges decided to accept their answer to the Spanish question, translate ayer por la tarde to English. They said yesterday evening, and the judges will accept. I have yesterday afternoon. Here, and they are one in the same in Spanish. Okay, let's get into the Buzzer Challenge, shall we? Teams must press the buzzer and wait to be identified, please, before giving their answers. 2 points will be added for each correct answer, but teams will lose 2 points if the answer is incorrect. So teams, time to gear up with your quick fingers, quick thinking, and fast answers, which could put you one step closer to winning the championship. May I please have 4 minutes on the clock? Your first question comes from Bible knowledge. Who were the 2 parties in the deception of Isaac over the blessing of his son? Kingston College.
Rebecca and Jacob.
Is correct. Biology. Bryophytes are the oldest plants on Earth and comprise 3 main taxonomic groups, 2 of which are hornworts and liverworts. Name the third. Kingston College.
Mosses.
That's right. English language, spell loquacious. Queen's School.
That is L-O-Q-U-A-C-I-O-U-S.
Very good. Local and international affairs. Teams, a visual clue. Look at the following clip and identify this person, please. KC.
Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
President of Liberia, correct. Chemistry. Name the process by which fats and oils are broken down. Queen's School.
Emulsification.
Incorrect. Rancidification. Music and audio clue. Teams, listen to the following clip and identify this singer, please. Coco T. General knowledge. In which year was the Most Honourable Portia Simpson Miller first sworn into office? Queen's School.
2006.
Is correct. Spanish. Translate to English. Trajiste tu chaqueta? Did you bring your jacket? Geography. Which group of islands is located in the eastern Atlantic Ocean near the west coast of Africa at approximately the same latitude as Senegal and between 22 KC
Cape Verde.
and 25 degrees western longitude? Correct. Theatre and cinema, a visual clue. Teams, look at the following clip and identify this person, please. Lucille Ball. Information technology. What acts as a buffer between the CPU and the video card in a computer? Video random access memory, VRAM. History. Which politician and his wife led the 1983 coup against a Caribbean prime minister? Queen's School
Maurice Bishop.
Maurice Bishop.
was the prime minister. We're looking for Bernard and Phyllis Cord. Mathematics, the occupancy level at a hotel is 64% for the 4 summer months and 46% for other months. What is the average occupancy percentage for the year? %. Physics. To the nearest 10 meters, how high can a human throw a ball if he can throw it with initial velocity of 90 miles per hour? meters, exactly 82.45. Sport or visual clue. Teams, look at the monitor and identify this person, please. Nicholas Horton, Jamaican swimmer. Jamaican heritage. Give the name for the plant native to South America known locally as Shama Lady, Dead and Wake, or Shamimaka. Mimosa. French, translate to English. Mon père est avocat. KC.
My father is a lawyer.
That's right. Literature. Which Indian-born English poet is the author who is credited with the famous quote, "A woman's guess is more accurate than a man's certainty"? Rudyard Kipling. Art. Which Jamaican artist who died in 2015 created the piece "The Lord is My Shepherd"? KC.
Barrington Watson.
Osmond Watson. Bible knowledge. Which book of the Bible begins with the words, "The burden of Nineveh"? KC.
Nahum.
That's right. And that is the end of the final challenge for this evening. Scores in the match look to be Kingston College on 38 points, the Queen's School on 7 points. Here now is the answer to the Digicel viewers' question. The answer is Finland and Russia. Congratulations to our winners. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap up the show. Stick around. Welcome back. The number 1 seed, Kingston College, is our winner. We invite the captains now to shake hands in keeping with the school's challenge quiz tradition. Captains. Your final scores. Kingston College ended on 38 points, the Queen's School on 7 points. Kingston College is coached by Jeffrey Foreman and Kenyatta Powell, and the Queen's School is coached by Chavez Query and Roshane Henry. Thank you, coaches. Number 1 seed Kingston College will now advance to the quarterfinals of the competition. And do join us tomorrow evening when Yvonne will be back at 6:30 p.m. for the second match here in round 3 when number 24 seed Cornwall College will face the number 8 seed Campion College. From all of us here at TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz 2016, I'm Jean-Paul Manu. Stay tuned and pleasant viewing.
I'd like to thank the Lord for this victory, my teammates for executing well, the Queen's School for a good match. Fortis Scottery said they're non-potest. The brave may fall but never yield. Thank you.